Alright folks, welcome to Fish and Lake Country. Today we're going to be pouring some baits. I got a cup of dead on swim bait blends, what I use. Alright, we're going to run at 310. Time depends on your microwave, and I've said this before. Sometimes I can set it on 310 and she'll be 350 when I bring it out of there, and that's what we need to hit, 350. One time it'll be 375, next time it'll be 325. I don't know what makes that much difference, but it's never the same. It's never the same. All right, let's let that cook to 350, guys, and we're going to pull her out of there. Add some coloring. All right, guys, I just poured it out. Okay, 360, and that was 310. Now this is 700 watt microwave. I said this before we started. It can vary. Okay, I got quiet because I was counting, guys. I'm turning around here now again, look at my recipe, make sure I'm right. I will cut more drops, guys. That looks pretty dark though. Now, I'm gonna say this, disclaimer. If you go on my site and buy baits, I'm not trying to sell to anybody. That's a one. If you want to, you're welcome to. Guaranteed you that when you buy a bag, next time you get a bag, it could be identical, they could be off some. Why? You see how I make them? I gotta count those drops. One of those, if I get it, sometimes it'll double drop me and things like that, guys. So if it does something like that, oops, it's gonna be a little slight difference. But listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been making baits now, I reckon about 2 years. I'm still learning. I am still learning. But I promise you this much, the crappie don't matter. If it's a little slight difference in it, it doesn't matter. You buy baits sometimes, I've bought baits, even major brands, and sometimes I go like, man, they're a little darker, or they're a little lighter. I bought them with mistakes in them. I was watching somebody make baits the other day on a YouTube channel, and he said the same thing. I'm gonna add a touch more blue. He said, you buy baits a lot of times and they're not perfect. They're not. And the machines make those. There's videos on there how they're made. Lake Fork guy put one on there one time, and somebody else put one on about a company somewhere. I think it's in Alabama or Georgia. And I watched it a couple times. It's interesting. They make Strike King, they make Zoom, they make like 6 major companies at this one place. And guys, they work out of 55-gallon drums. They mix a whole 55-gallon drum of color in it one time. Right. That's how they're more consistent. Now when they switch from drum to drum, does it change a little bit? I don't know. The guy was measuring it, the dye, the coloring. I was on drops. He was measuring cups at a time. And I'm sure what they buy is a lot more potent than what I'm using, right? I'm sure it's a lot stronger stuff, right? Like, it's like bleach or Roundup or anything else. You can get it in different strengths, right? Y'all know what I'm saying. Alright now guys, guaranteed you that cooled it off. Yep, it's down to 280. And you gotta get it back up to 325. That's a good point. If you don't get it hot enough, guys, what happens is it starts setting up in your injector, and before you can get it all out, you got a chunk. I said that in another video. It seems like you never get the empty injector. You'll go along, all of a sudden you're going like, I'm out. It won't pump anymore. And you know you got more in there. When you take it apart and clean it, you got a big chunk. And let me see if I can pull one. I don't have one laying here. But anyway, I thought I was gonna pull one out and show it to you. Because I don't have one laying here. I didn't cut it up. I cut them up because they're too thick to melt. All right, let me get this hot enough. There it is. Gosh, then it's usually I cut it off and start it back because I'm talking, so not talking as much. Just trying to get something done here today, guys. I've been in the shop for, all right, 3:40. I've been in the shop 3 days in a row because it's been raining. The sun just came out about an hour ago. All right, I'm gonna move y'all. Okay, guys, locked it down. Hey, I have forgot to lock it. I went to shoot it once today and I didn't have it locked. And boy, it lets you know it too. Because the plasol just starts running out of the side of the molds, doesn't it? All right, I want to shoot this Tweety Bird first. Tweety Bird's the toughest one, guys. It causes me more problem than any mold I got. Okay, bug, cricket, cricket. You gotta watch topping these things off too, especially that Tweety Bird. Yeah, this is a swim bait. I don't know why I shot it, but there it is. I'll show it to you. We might try it in this color, but I don't know. Mason fishes with me some, and he had some swim baits one day, Kitex and green pumpkin, and he was throwing them and catching crappie on them, so who knows, right? But that's a little 2-inch swim bait I'll show you. And I've got a little 1.5-inch swim bait also, and I've been making them so far, guys, in Spark, Ocean, OJ, Flash. Flash is probably going to be the only clear one. I might make them in, nah, I'm probably wrong. So I might make them in Wow. Wow's not going to make that much difference because they're so small. And we'll have to come with another color. I think I ought to make them in Azure. Azure. I got to stop and be like I'm French if I can say that. What else? But I'll come up with some other ones. Let's let these cool. And we're going to open them, guys. Okay, guys. I've got some fans running, so I'm going to try to talk over top of them. The sun got hot now. The sun's done popped out. And, yeah. I said this in a video, and I know some of y'all going like, what? Some of y'all guys from the north. I said the humidity here is always awful, and it's very seldom under 35%. I'm going to look right here in a minute and tell you what it is. Alright, there's the Tweety Bird. I'm going to tell you, this is just a nice color. It's just pumpkin seed, guys. I call it Wipeout. Now, most pumpkin seeds you buy, this has black flake, right? This has blue in it too. I'm a believer in the flakes, okay, in the metal, I call them metal flakes, glitter. I'm a big believer in glitter. Alright? I haven't had many people tell me they're not. I think when the bait moves in the water, okay, the glitter reflecting makes it look real. Okay, but y'all touching the back of the camera, guys, if y'all see it rock. There's the minnow. Okay. Look how thin it is. It's real thin. But that gives it that tail action, okay? That's 2 inches long. Alright, guys. This is the weather on my phone, okay? See what it says right here? Bracey, Virginia. Alright. See it says cloudy. Alright, look here. See what the humidity is right there? I'm trying, right there. 72%. So I wasn't exaggerating, was it? You hear me say this all the time on the videos? You can cut the humidity today with a knife. When the humidity is 72%, guys, it almost might as well be raining, isn't it? That's what I'm telling y'all. When I say that, so some of y'all going like 35%, 45%. On the video the other day, I said humidity days at 50%, guys. And I know some of y'all guys going 50%. The humidity's awful. And I know people in Florida don't deal with humidity that bad. Southern Virginia, Alabama, probably through here, the humidity gets awful, guys. And I have guys, a guy that one time I was doing some work for, he was from Montana. He was from Montana. And he said, I freeze to death here in the winters. Guys, if it snows here, it's gone the next day. We didn't have a snow this past year. It would stay more than a day. Usually it's an inch, you know, 1.5 inches. Made me jump. My air compressor come on. First time it's come on all day. But anyway, between the fans and the air compressor, he says it's so cold here in the winter time because of humidity. He says it don't feel that cold in Montana even when it's down like 0. We very seldom get below 20 degrees. Only like 2 weeks out of the year we get down in the 20s, you know, 15 or 20. Most time in here at night it's 25 degrees to 30 degrees in the winter time. Alright, guys. And another dock. I got a crappie the first cast on this dock with this bait. Now guys, I said this a while ago. I've got about 12 docks right now I'm leap jumping from. Okay, quantum leap. I brought back memories, didn't I? And I'm jumping from dock to dock. He's about 10, pushing 10. I ain't gonna say he might not be quite 10. All right. Wipeout. That's just a pumpkin seed, guys. That's all I'm putting in it. No other color but pumpkin seed, right out of a can. Open the can, put the pumpkin seed in there. I'm putting blue and black flake. Now you know most of the time if you buy pumpkin seed baits like Zoom or whoever, everybody's seen Zoom before. They're just got black flake in them, right? Well, y'all know I can't copy people. I put blue flake in it too. And I do that for two reasons. One, If you're fishing water that has some color to it, oh, bump right there. Blue shows up good, okay? Blue's a good dirty watercolor. There you go. Messed one and caught another, let it fall. That's why you don't reel in once you mess one. Stop it, let it fall. Bam. I musky figure eighted him, wore his butt out. If I just bring him in, pick him up, I usually lose him. Oh, he wasn't gonna come off. Look at there. This is a gold hook, guys. I switched. I done lost 2 or 3 jigs this morning. I done lost 2 of my favorite jigs that the guys have sent me. He's about the same size. He's about 9 5/8. This is a little jig I made myself with a split shot, and I've been using them in places where I've been losing them. Let me wash my hands, guys. Keep that fish slime off my hands so I can handle the camera. I got to cut it off and on. I just put a new card in. Never had that happen to me. They said the card was full, so I'm scared. When I get home, I'm scared. I've never filled a card but one time, and when I done that, it was all pictures. The camera was on pictures, so I'm looking now. It's not on picture, so I don't know what happened. Bam. Found another one. Found another one. They like this wipeout color. I cut the camera off talking to y'all. Put my hand back on the rod and the fish bit. So I never know when to let the camera keep running. I made another video this morning using a little swim bait. That's a decent fish. He's probably 9 inches. I mean, he's not a baby. All right, he's a teenager. Like I said though, big fish are hard to come by this time of year, guys. They like this color. I'm telling you. Wipeout's a good color. Some of y'all guys are. I know it's a hard decision buying baits, and I can't make it for you. I hear people ask me all the time. Oops, hit the wake too soon. Water's chopping, guys. You know, the easy time to skip is when the water's flat. Y'all skip rocks when the lake's flat in the morning. When it's chopping like this, it hits the chop and it stops, or it hits the chops and it flies up in the air, and that's what it done. It hit a chop and went up, and I'm a bad caster too. This one's fighting hard. I just talking about bass boats, there goes one. He was fighting hard for no bigger than he is. He's decent crappie though. He's probably 9 1/2. They just can't, I didn't cut the camera on the last couple, guys, because of this size. But I'm gonna cut the camera on this time because they just can't resist that little twin tails. Now sometimes you got to watch. They like to grab those tails. The crappie ain't bad at sun perch. If you're around a lot of sun perch, you might want to move. Or don't set the hook on them. You know, some perch go bump, 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 bump. When you feel them bumps, don't set the hook. If you don't feel it load up, guys, don't set the hook. Because crappie will grab it and go on, won't they? They'll load up on it. But some perch will beat you to death. Like right there. See my line load up? My line jumped and then it loaded up, started getting tight, so I set the hook. Bam, he's a little bit bigger. So I told you, I miss wearing them out here in this wipeout color. He's a little bigger, he's probably 9 1/2. Wearing them out on the wipeout. Good color, guys. And the water's got a little stain to it. I can see down that post about 2 foot. About 2 foot visibility right now. I caught them on some orange today too, so. I might just throw it back under there and try it again here in a second. But it's wipeout's catching them. Like I said, there's a nice group of them there. There ain't no size to them. I done wore this bait out. I done flipped it over. Oh, I ain't supposed to tell y'all that. I'm sorry. This bait's the same on top and bottom. There's no top and bottom to it unless you shoot dual colors. And I don't know if I want to. Somebody asked me that too. I've done that in tadpole and a stinger. They shoot dual colors really good. This bait's small. I don't know about the dual colors in it. We might try it. The reason I don't shoot a lot of dual colors, guys, is you lose all that plastic. You know, you lose in the stem. Y'all seen it when we make baits. All that stem on the crickets, you just lose all that. I've tried some dual colors on the crickets. I don't know if it's worthwhile. Be honest with you, I don't. I have fished with them, and you can't beat sunshine, earth, this color, wipeout, brim, in solid colors. And I don't think the dual colors is an advantage. Really don't. Now I'm standing in the bottom of the boat, guys, so I could cast better. You got to move on the boat wherever you can. Oh, he's fighting hard. Come in here, big boy. And guys, like I said, I've been sitting here catching them. I haven't been putting all of them on video. This one felt a little bigger, so I hit the button on my recorder. He is a nicer one, isn't he? He's probably 10. Wow. He might be 10, 10 and a quarter. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the ride. All right, guys. Wipeout. Yep, it's been a good color, I'm gonna tell you. It comes in all the baits. I make it in all of them, but it's a good one. All right, guys. Hey, did I mention this was a porta catch? I don't know if I've mentioned that or not. Oh, guys, this is a porta catch. That means I'm gonna give some of these away. Somebody's gonna get some Wipeout. Y'all remember the song Wipeout? If y'all don't remember the song Wipeout, go look it up. I told my wife I was gonna play it on my phone at the beginning of the video, but I didn't. Actually, guys, I don't have time for that kind of stuff sometimes, but I need to do that. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that on the outro. Bam! What do you think? The old Tweety Bird put the hurt on, didn't it? Guys, I don't know how many I caught off those docks. I could have kept on catching them. And y'all didn't see this. I went to another place fishing with another bait, and they quit biting it. I pulled this spike out. It's raining, guys. That's why another reason I come in and my phone just telling me it's going to start raining again. I love that on my phone because, guys, I work outside most of the time. Y'all know that, construction and painting and working on a deck right now. We put new lumber on the deck, tore old lumber off, put new back on it because the price of lumber came down about half of what it was a couple of weeks ago. And if that happens, I know to start gathering my tools up. I look at my phone and go like, here she comes, get your tools gathered up. It's rained off and on all week, guys. Our water's got some color to it. But this color will work good in clear or stained water. If you got a little stain to the water, Wipeout and Brim are good colors for that, okay? Azure, OJ, okay? And we got Flamingo now if you like pink, guys. Some of y'all been hauling pink. There you go. Those are fluorescent colors. Okay, Spark is becoming one of my favorite colors. I'm playing with it the last couple of weeks, becoming one of my favorite colors. But this Wipeout color works, guys. It works in the bug. It works, okay? Y'all seen today, I had no problem catching fish with it, okay? Now, hey, porta catch, 1 through 300, leave your number. Somebody's going to win some of these, okay? And they've been selling good. Tweety Bird's been selling good, guys. Hey, I will tell you one thing. If you're buying the Tweety Birds, if you fish around sun perch love to grab these tails. The tails are not real thick. When you feel them little bump, 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 bump sun perch, don't set the hook. Don't set the hook until you feel the fish grab it and he's pulling on you. He's loaded up, then set the hook. If you go set the hook every time you feel a little bump and the sun perch has got to look at you, you'll jerk the tail off. Somebody told me the sun perch is biting them off. Yeah, they can bite them off. But most time the sun perch is grabbing it, then you're going like, I bite. So when you jerk, what happens? Yep, you jerk the tails off. So wait till the fish has got it, because sun perch will eat you to death sometimes. All right? I got into a place there that kept bumping me. After I come in one time with their tails, I'm like, I ain't setting the hook no more till I feel him grab it. So when they bumped me, I would pull on it. If I did, just gently pull on it. If I didn't feel no weight, I just kept reeling. And I didn't have a fish either. If I pulled a little bit and felt the weight, I set the hook and I had a crappie. Because y'all know a crappie will take it, right? Go on with it most time. They will bump it sometimes. Most time they hit it and go on. If you watch them on the LiveScope, you'll see it. If your bait's coming along, crappie will come up and they turn when they grab it, and they turn like that in the water. You can see them on the LiveScope. And that's why people say they feed up. They do. They like to run up to it. Now, I have seen my bait follow, and the crappie follow it down. He'll try to get below it and turn and come up to it. But they will get below your bait and eat it. I've seen them do it on LiveScope. But they get down below it and then come back up, okay? But they don't pick stuff up going down. But when you open their mouth and look at it, their mouth's just kind of scooped up. So they need to get below it for them to eat it easier, I think. I think if you look at the way their mouth is made, you understand what I'm saying. All right, guys. Appreciate you. My name is Dennis. Put your number down. One lucky guy out there is going to win these. Or a woman. And a woman won last week. That's right. All right. Glad to see women fish. My wife used to fish. She ain't fished with me for years. Appreciate you. My name is Dennis, Fishing Lake Country guys. Do appreciate you. I mean that, okay? Appreciate the comments, okay? From each and every one of you. And guys, I appreciate everybody that's ordering. All right? I really do. No pressure to anybody. If you're ordering, that's fine. If you want some baits, that's fine. I said this other day. I started making these baits to sell because y'all kept saying, how can I get your baits? Every comments. I like to have some of your baits. Can I get some of those? So I thought, well, the only way to do it, I want to do it legally, is to start a page. All right? A website. So that's what I've done. Appreciate you guys. See you next time. Fishing Lake Country.